Welcome everyone to week 6 of the 2022 season. We have an opponent that has not won a game this season in the Detroit Lions going on the road coming to Oklahoma City. We're coming off the backs of a pretty good win against our division rival in the Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully we can continue the winning way and put ourselves in contention for the lead standings in our division. First, I would like to look at a few things outside the game. I want to look at some of those trade offers. I would like to see maybe if we can bolster a different position or draft picks for the future for Matty Unitas, who we've had on the trade block for a while. We will look at our opponent's roster and we will look at our injury report. First, let's look at our injury report and see what we've got going on. All right, looks like we have Dax Milne down in injury, and Jamin Davis, our young talented middle linebacker, is down one more week with a broken finger, it looks like. As for our opponents, this is what they bring to the table. They drafted quarterback Malik Willis, talented young prospect in the first round out of Liberty. Looks like he's getting the start over Goff, who is not happy to be there right now. DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams still holding down the fort at running back. Moderately talented young running back room there. Amon-Ra St. Brown is their number one go-to receiver. They signed Deontay Harris in free agency. He is down with injury, looks like a dislocated shoulder. He will be out this week. They picked up Zay Jones. Quintez Cephas is a talented young receiver as well. TJ Hawkinson, probably their biggest offensive weapon they have. Third year in the league now. Morale is a little low. Taylor Decker still holding it down for him at left tackle. Looks like they drafted Evan Neal to back him up. That is an interesting move. That is a talented left tackle, and you pair him with Penei Sewell on the right tackle. Those are book-in tackles going forward for them. Jonah Jackson, left guard. Frank Ragnow, a good center, playing center, obviously. A little bit of a weakness at right guard there, and Penei Sewell at right tackle. On defense, we have Ifedi Odenigbo at left end. Right end, Kingsley Kiki starting. So the defensive line is a little bit of a weakness for them. Hopefully we can get the ball running. It looks like the forecast was saying there's going to be quite a bit of rain. And I'm trying to lean a little bit more on Gibson and give him the opportunity to step up in that run game this week. Middle linebacking core is not extremely talented. They got Nick Bonito, rookie out of Oklahoma, backing up Charles Harris here. Looks like overall they've got some talent, but has not produced. Malik Hooker holding it down for free safety for them. And Jordan Battle out of Ohio State is their rookie starting strong safety. So they've got young talent, but they do not have a strong defense. We could make some big moves and hopefully churn out the yards on the run game is really what I'm hoping to see this week. Let's look and see what teams are interested in Matty Unitas, and then I may try and put a package together and see if I can't balance out and bolster some other areas of our team. So we have, looks like 3 teams that are interested. The Steelers are wanting to give up a 2024 second round pick. The Colts want to give a 23 third and a 24 7th. And the Bengals want to give a third and a fourth. Interesting. So let's look at the Steelers and the Bengals, see if maybe we can get anything worked out. Right now, that second round pick later on does entice me a little bit, if we can't get anything else packaged. Well, I tell you what, guys, I went and looked at both the Bengals and the Steelers, and I didn't see any player or anything that really enticed me too much as an upgrade for us or filling any gaps. So I think I'm going to accept this future second round pick, and we will send Ioannidis to the Steelers. Looks like there's heavy rain in the forecast for today. The quarterback's asking us what we want to do. We're going to try to, let's give Gibson a chance here and see if he performs. If not, then I think we need to start planning in the off season to maybe we go a different direction at running back. He seems to be a threat in the receiving game, but he is not in the running game. Not yet, at least. All right, let's go ahead and hop into this week's game and take on the Detroit Lions. And here we go. It is a raining game. That field looks real sloshy. Hopefully we can win in the trenches and get Antonio Gibson going in the run game this week. We have not had much success with that all season long. He has been a threat in the receiving game, but I don't know that he's had anything over a 65, maybe 70-yard game all season. It would really take some pressure off Taylor Heinicke's shoulders if we can get that run game developed. Look at that rain pouring down there, coming down like a waterfall out of the rampway. The stadium is pretty full today. Looks like the rain isn't deterring too many fans in this Oklahoma City fan base from coming to the game. Young quarterback and Malik Willis taking on Taylor Heinicke today. Both having a pretty good start to the season. And here is the kickoff. We'll see how much that rain affects things. Got it to the 1-yard line, taking it all the way out to the 19. Taking the first snap of the game. Here we go. Back to pass. A little bit inaccurate. Maybe that rain is affecting the pass here. Protection held up pretty well for him on that first play. Back to pass again. 2nd and 10. Not that time. Fumble. He couldn't get rid of the ball. That sack off the right tackle. Fumble for a score. Cosme has allowed a lot of sacks this season. I have given him a lot of grace and a lot of credit in the fact that he has had to take on Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, Lawrence out of the Cowboys. But this week he is not taking on any superstar, top-tier, top-5 talented pass rusher. If he has a game like he's had other games, maybe the problem is not the other team's talent. Maybe it's Cosme. This is not the start to the game the Lancers were looking for. They were hoping to come out firing, and the Lions have come on the board quick off of a turnover from the Lancers offense. Let's see if the Lancers can put that behind them and get the ball moving down the field. Lions so far are just saying abandon the run, defending the run, and just get to Taylor is what they're looking to do, it seems like. Number 1 in motion, that's Averett, and he hands it off right up the middle. Nice hit by number 50, 2-yard gain. Flipping Gibson backwards there, putting him on his back. 2nd and 8 here. Back to pass, quick pass, out route, caught for a 6-yard gain, 7-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and 1. You'd like to see them, and they're passing the ball. Quick pass to McLaurin, moving the chains. So far, they've passed the ball, I believe, 4 times, dropped back 5, and run the ball once. Already out of balance. Hopefully they can get that balance turned around. Otherwise, it doesn't look good for the season. Maybe there needs to be a change. Something needs to be adjusted to get that running game going. Whether it be this season or going into the offseason, that could be a position that we have a focus on. 1st and 10. That's a handoff up the middle. Fighting. Looks like a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Lions linebacker there calling out. Angeloni calling out there. Gibson adjusting. There's a good run for him. There's a first down. Keep the ball moving. Don't celebrate too much. Do a little more. Earn your celebrations. It's a good first down. Gibson made an adjustment, didn't like what he saw up the middle, and bounced it out to the left of the line there. Sending him in motion, faking the handoff, faking 2 handoffs. Plenty of time to pass, stepping up. Didn't have anyone open. He didn't like. I think he could have checked down to Gibson there and gotten a few extra yards, but got a little nervous and went on the scramble. Had all kinds of time. Well, looks like his check down might have been covered there. It broke free at the last second, but it was too late. Cosme, that one's not on Cosme. That Heinicke broke the pocket. We missed that 3rd play there, that 2nd down play there. Had a little bit of a glitch. It's 3rd and 14. Heinicke back to pass. Caught and stepped out of bounds. Curtis Samuel steps out of bounds there, bringing up 4th and 7. And Malik Willis coming out on the field, leading the offense. They have not had a win yet this season. I'm sure he hopes today can be their first win. That Lancers defense hopes otherwise. I'm sure they want to get the pressure in the backfield and really make him run. He is a very mobile quarterback. I expect to see a lot out of that, lot of running out of him today. We have seen so far this year, pass rush is the strength of this Lancers defense with those 4 first-round picks up front in Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Payne, and Allen. That is an incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd and 8. Back to pass, 3 wide receivers. Steps up in the pocket. Oh, looks like he was throwing on the move a little bit, and the rain might have made that ball slip. 4th and 8, punting from their own 1-yard line. We have seen inaccurate passes on both sides of the field so far today. The rain looks like it is going to play a factor if it holds up all day. Hand off up the middle to Gibson for, golly, number 19, making him remember who he is or forgetting, depending on how he hit. Jordan Battle with the tackle there. That is, I believe, a 2nd-round draft pick by the Lions. Came up and laid the thunder down on Gibson. 2nd and 6, back to pass. Oh, pressure got to him. Good completion over the middle to McLaurin. A little bit of pressure got to him pretty quick, but he was able to get the ball off to McLaurin, who's having a pretty good year this year. Nothing that isn't expected out of him. He has been one of the top receivers in the league every year, even without a consistent top-level quarterback. We're hearing more and more rumors with this run play. And another fumble. 50 picks it up. Oh, man, that is crushing for the Lancers. The Lions will take over on downs. They are laying in big hits today, dropping their shoulder in the chest, laying them off backwards. Malik Willis coming out again after that rain messed with his accuracy on that last pass he had. As I was saying, McLaurin, we're starting to hear some talk about whether or not he wants to re-sign with these Lancers after everything has gone on. He may be looking to play with an elite level quarterback and desire to go elsewhere. We will keep an eye on that as the season goes on and into the offseason. Pressure has gotten home to Malik the last 2 plays. This play, he did get sacked by Chase Young, creating a 3rd and 23. Dan Campbell is not happy with what he just saw out of his offensive line. He just broke contain there, and Malik Willis thought he could get around that edge. Chase Young showing why he was drafted so early in the 1st round a couple of years ago. He's happy to be back on the field, I'm sure. 3rd and 23 now. We have 3 receivers. On the move. Someone chop blocked Chase Young that time. Took him out of the play. Oh, man. Number 14. That was not a bad pass on Malik's part. He needs to come down with that. 4th and 23. That pass by Malik Willis was a catchable ball. His receiver needs to come down with it. I know the rain had an effect on that, but you're in the NFL. You're getting paid big bucks. There was a screen pass, didn't pan out. Heineke got rid of it. 2nd and 10. Hand off up the middle for 3 yards likely. 3rd and 7. Big 3rd down here. They'd like to move the ball, not turn it over, not give it back to the Lions. Their defense has been on the field almost the entire 1st quarter. And an inaccurate pass will bring up 4th down. Tell you, I believe whoever wins this game is whatever team is going to have more rush yards. Although both teams really have not been trying to run the ball, although the rain has been making it impossible to pass the ball. Malik Willis has yet to complete a pass, and the Lancers have 2 fumbles on run plays. Bringing a corner blitz, or safety, it is a corner blitz, kind of Fuller there on the sack. 2nd sack of the day. Just came unblocked, no one saw him coming. Malik tried to run and ran right into him, didn't see him. That's the QB vision of the rookie, just wasn't quite as ideal as it needed to be. 3rd and 18, another 3rd and long for the Lions. Can they convert? Back to pass. Pressure started getting up in the middle. Incomplete. Malik is 0 for 6 on the day. Somebody needs to step up and help him out. Thus far, there has not really been much offense up for either team. The only score coming off of a fumble recovery for the Lions. Handoff up the middle and runs into his own blocker. Looks like he could have gotten 5 or 10 more yards, but ran into the back of his own blocker there. 2nd and 5. Let's see if they continue to run the ball. Good. Finding an open lane for a first down. 2 running plays in a row for the Lancers. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen that. 1st and 10. Their safety battle on the tackle there again. Heineke with plenty of time back to pass, throwing on the run. I don't know in this weather how easy that's going to be. He's 4 for 8 on the day. 2nd and 10 here. Heineke hands the ball off. They're getting a little bit more yards than they have been. They're churning the ball a little bit, but 3rd and 7. This is a passing down. McLaurin up top of your screen there. Looks like I saw a pump fake and an inaccurate pass. The name of the game has been the rain so far, just shutting down both offenses. The best defender on the field has been the rain. Malik stepping up. First completion on the day to number 87. 2nd and 5. There's a handoff to Swift, and it looks like a flag. Was that a face mask there? Yes, it was. First down. That will give them a first down. Blackman with the face mask there. 1st and 10, empty backfield. Malik back to pass. Pressure's getting free, and just overthrow his receiver. The end of the first quarter. The Lions have negative 15 pass yards. Malik Willis is 1 for 8 for 5 yards. Their net total is negative 15 pass yards with the sacks. Pass rush starting to get there. There's a completion for a first down. Zay Jones there on the catch. Looks like the receivers, if they're setting and not trying to catch on the run, that's where they've caught it last 2 times. Throwing on the run again. And a moving receiver can't catch the ball. I think that was Swift was the target there. The receiver setting down with curl and hook routes. Setting still is a little easier for them. And Swift on the run picks up 1. Looks like the Lancers are... No, they faked the blitz. I thought they were coming. They faked the blitz. They're not a team... There's an overthrow that will bring up 4th down. They're not a team that needs to blitz a lot with the front 4 that they have. And no good. That field goal fell short. That ball is a little bit heavier, soaked in the rain. That missed field goal will give the Lancers decent field position, but they have not really gotten the ball moving much at all. Going in motion there, faking the handoff. Heineke tucking and running, sliding for approximately a 7-yard gain there. They're giving him 7. Heineke back to pass on 2nd and 3. Back in the shotgun on 2nd and 3. I'm used to them passing a lot. And it is a pass play. Blitz did not get there. Complete to Logan Thomas across the middle. First down. Heineke sounds like he's directing his lines and receivers there. Hand off to Gibson, who tries to churn for a few extra yards. 2nd and 5. Anzalone with 6 tackles today. Oh, he came free there, and Heineke threw a widely inaccurate pass to his running back out of the backfield, getting into the flat. I didn't see quite who that was, but whoever came on that edge came free. There was a slant play and just did not get it complete. So the Lancers will try to get on the board with a field goal here. Kicking from their 47. Is it going to be? It is. It is good. The Lancers were able to get on the board with that field goal. They hope that they can get the ball quick here and go up on the Lions. Pass broken up by number 23. Second and 10 here, back to pass. And pass broken up by number 29 there. You see them trying to set on curl and hook routes there and just stop in zones, but I think the Lancers have made an adjustment and are breaking on the ball a little bit quicker. Poor mechanics there. Throw might have been complete, but we've got a penalty. We'll see what that is. And it's a holding on the offense. Had that holding not been there, it would not have been first down anyway. They're going to go ahead and decline it, and it will bring up a punt. 4th and 7, punting from their own 10-yard line. Not a real good kick. A little bit of room to get there, and he crosses the 50. They're coming out in tight. Power off the left side there, and Anzalone just meets him again. Anzalone is shutting down the run game almost single-handedly here. Another run. Good, wide open, biggest run of the season for Gibson there. Blockers picked up everybody and just gave him a lane for, I'm not quite sure, probably 20, 25 yards on that run. I couldn't tell you exactly. You see, everybody was picked up on that run. Bieniemy had a talk with the team before this game started that with the rain that they were going to try to lean on the run game, and Gibson needed to step up. There's a toss sweep, and Thomas is brought down around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. It sounds like Gibson is wanting to respond and earn the trust of the team. Handoff here. Good. Oh, broken tackles. Good run for 12 or 13 yards. There was a flag. That one could be coming back. I believe that one will be holding. And it is. Holding on the Lancers. Darian Kennard. That one hurts a little bit. Gibson has been getting the momentum going here. 2nd and 19 now. Complete to Logan Thomas, bringing up 3rd and 12. Back to pass. Drop down to McLaurin. Fighting and did not get the first down. Stopped at the 20-yard line, bringing up 4th and 2. The Lancers will opt for the field goal to try to just be down by 1. Kick is up, and it's good. Rookie kicker, good. 2 for 2 on the day. The Lions back out on the field, have not gotten much of anything going offensively yet. So going in motion, there's a reverse, breaking a tackle, and brought down by number 58. Cephas on the end around reverse there. Hudson with the tackle. 2nd and 7. Quick snap there. Malik, pressure almost got to him. Stepped up and completed a pass to number 14. Good heads-up play, keeping his eyes downfield and not trying to rush. There's Amon-Ra St. Brown. You would argue hit the number 1 receiver for the Lions. There really isn't one standout receiver on their team. Amon-Ra wants to develop into that. First down now. Empty backfield. Malik by himself back there. He is always a threat on the ground to run it. Throwing on the run. Caught out of bounds. Back to pass. Malik out to the flat. Number 14. Believe that is St. Brown again. Yes, for a second catch on the day. Malik now has 5 completions on the day. Nearing the end of the second quarter. Batted down right in his face. 5 of 18, and that brings up 4th down. Lancers back out on the field with 2:44 to go in the second quarter. Heineke alone in the backfield. Throwing it deep, almost picked off. Couldn't quite come up with it there. Heineke, a 50% completion, 8 of 16. They're keeping a good balance of run to pass, though. Even just attempting to run is helping out, I'm sure. Take some pressure off. That's a completion to Samuel, bringing up 3rd and inches. Sorry, not Samuel. De'Ami Brown on the reception there. There's an end around there and stop short. Trick play didn't quite work there and brings up this 2-minute warning. 4th and 1. They will punt it. Malik Willis leading the Lions back on the field with under 2 minutes to go. Back to pass. Complete to number 87. I believe that is Cephas for the first down. Stopped in bounds. Clock is running. Celebrating a little bit. Get back to the line, Cephas. Get back to the line. 1st and 10 with 1:25 to go now. Clock was running. Malik, stepped up into the sack. Chase Young causing the fumble. And the Lancers recover at their own 35-yard line. Malik tried to step up out of the pressure and ran right into Chase Young again. Pain on the fumble recovery. Landed right at his feet, and with this wet field, the ball didn't really go anywhere. Just stopped right where it hit. They are currently down by 1. They have all 3 of their timeouts. Back to pass. Pass rush got home. Brought him down back at the 47. Aquara having a day. That's 3 sacks for him today. With that big loss, you would think that they would opt to allow the clock to run down and maybe try to get in the field goal range, but they used a timeout now. Just under a minute. Plenty of time. Kind of threw it sidearm there. McLaurin went up for it. One-on-one coverage. McLaurin coming down with an amazing catch. Contested catch in the end zone. I didn't see who was covering him, but that was a great catch. Heineke kind of just sidearm flung it out there to him. Highballed it. And McLaurin went up over the top of the defender and came down with the ball. There was holding there on the ensuing kickoff after that amazing touchdown. So they're starting from the 13-yard line. Willis with the screen pass, read well and broken up. I'm sure the Lions would like to see more out of Willis, but you can't blame him too much. A lot of the incompletions he's had were simply just things like that where the ball is wet and inaccurate, or his receivers simply drop passes they should have caught, whether or not it be from the rain. And they opt for a draw play, handed off to Swift. We got Jackson injured on the play here. It is 4th down with 41 seconds to go. The Lancers will have to use a timeout there because of the injury. Heineke coming back out on the field after throwing that touchdown the last drive. Can he add to the lead here with 36 seconds to go? They've got decent field position. They just have one timeout. Pressure's getting to them. Inaccurate pass. Back to pass again. And ran into the sack, though you would expect they might let the clock run here. They might take a shot. And they use a timeout early. Line is holding up. There's another another similar pass, I was going to say. And McLaurin just got behind his defender. A catch for another touchdown. McLaurin is having a stand-out second quarter here. Really just the last 2 minutes. Heineke again kind of sidearm, just chucks it up. He sees McLaurin beat his receiver or his defender deep and highballs it to him. McLaurin goes up and gets it and comes down in the end zone. Another stellar catch by McLaurin for a touchdown in the last 2 minutes of this first half. These fans are rowdy. They're wearing their ponchos. They're sopping wet at this point, but they are excited and having a blast with their home team Lancers up 20-7 in this first half. Handing off the ball, DeAndre Swift. Good first down run. And they use a timeout. Are they going to try and air it out? Looks like they're going to try to go for a Hail Mary here and pray that they come down with it. We'll see what happens with this wet ball. Nope, a sack. He doesn't even get the pass off. Shaka Toney with a sack. I believe that's his second on this season. And that will end the first half, ladies and gentlemen, with the Lancers 20, the Detroit Lions 7. 1st and 10 here to start the second half from their own 25. Plenty of time to pass. Couldn't find an open receiver. Have to throw off balance, an inaccurate pass. Heineke fired up, ready to get the second half going and put this game out of reach. The Lancers defense in the 3-4. Oh, that receiver needed to come down with that ball. Broken play. Receiver was wide open and could not make the catch. You've got to help out a rookie quarterback in scenarios like that. Back to pass. And not complete. 4th and 10. Leading the offense of the Lancers back out here. Those receivers for the Lions have got to do more to help out. Big catch there by 82 Logan Thomas for the first down. As I was saying, the Lions receivers, I've seen them do nothing to help out their rookie quarterback. He's standing in the pocket and taking a lot of hits, and they are dropping a lot of passes coming their way. Logan Thomas setting down, finding an open spot in the zone, able to make the catch for a first down. 1st and 10 on the Lancers side of the field now. Averett in motion. And he'll play action pass. Blitz got to him. Hamilton with the sack. Bringing up 2nd and 18. Play action at the wrong time. Heineke did not call out or see that blitz coming before it was too late, and he was just brought down around the 50-yard line. 2nd and 18 now. Back to pass, steps up in the pocket, almost picked off again. Couldn't come down with it. 3rd and 18. The Lions need a big play like that to really get the momentum back on their side at all. Plenty of time throwing on the run. Completed to Logan Thomas on the sideline, but not for the first down. 4th and 9 now. The Lions now in the I formation. Play action pass. Broken up by number 8. Nolan Smith there, reading the play and breaking up the pass. Good pass coverage. He has shown that he can be a viable option in the pass rush game, and that is showing an extra level to his game. Broken up again by number 25. 3rd and 10. The Lancers secondary is just expecting these receivers to set down and stop. And that pass, was that completed? I think it was. 1st and 10. They're giving them a first down there. Cephas with a good acrobatic catch on the sideline. Under the center. Back to pass. Across the middle. 14 with the reception for approximately 7 yards. Willis back under center here. Back to pass. Swift in pass coverage. And that's complete. Again, number 88. I believe that's Hawkinson. Yep, Hawkinson with only a 2nd reception on the day. They'd like to get him moving a little bit more in this game. He is their star playmaker on offense at this point. Back in the gun. Back to pass. Pressure started getting to him. Just stepped out. That was a good catch, but a little inaccurate, and drew his receiver out of bounds. 3rd and 7 here. Pressure getting home. Again, a corner blitz. Snuck that pressure in there. Willis did not see it on his blind side there, and just came free. Too many people were coming off that left side, and there weren't enough blockers over there. Fuller came free with his 2nd sack on the day. After that missed field goal, the Lancers will take over at the 46-yard line on their side of the field here. Back to pass. A lot of time. Pressure almost got to him. Complete on the sideline there for a 6-yard gain. The Lancers had the run game started going for them a little bit. You'd expect to see them try to run the clock and get some momentum going in the run game. But Heineke back in the empty set back there completed the pass to Logan Thomas. They've somewhat abandoned the run game here in the second half for some reason. See if they Nope, another pass here. Gibson in pass coverage. Heineke sidearming that again. Was that? Oh my gosh, almost a third. Amazing catch in the end zone for McLaurin. McLaurin down alone on the bottom of the field here. 3rd and 5. Complete to 82. He was coming back to the ball. They did not give him the first down. 4th and inches. Anzalone with the stop there. 8 receptions on the day by Logan Thomas. 10 tackles by Anzalone. And they'll opt to go for a field goal here from their own, kicking from approximately their 40-yard line. One is low drive. Did it get there? It did not. Tried to send a live drive kick there. It looks like it fell just short. Yep, just under the goalpost. The Lions offense need to respond pretty soon or they're going to be really digging uphill going into the fourth quarter. Play action pass dropped off to Swift for a 6-yard gain. 8-yard gain, excuse me. Malik Willis now going under center. Formation in tight. Handoff up the middle. Big run by Swift. Good on their offensive line, creating a hole for him to get through. Blackman, our safety, with the tackle. 1st and 10 on the Lancer side of the field now. Under center and I formation. 2 receivers up top, and they'll run the power off the left side and met in the backfield. They'll hand it off again. Power off the left side. Swift with a good run. Tough run. Breaking tackles out to the 32-yard line. 3rd and 2 now. Back to pass. Quick pass. 86 snaps the ball out of the air for a first down. Malik Willis is only 11 of 32 for 100 yards on the day, but they're starting to move the ball right now. They need points on the board this drive, so the hole is not too big for them to crawl out of. Empty set. Malik alone in the backfield here. Back to pass. That offensive line is held up pretty well. He had all kinds of time, and that one is broken up in the end zone by number 7. He found a receiver in the end zone in a 1-on-1, and he just took the opportunity. There's a quick pass down to 86. Good check down. And brings up another 3rd and 2 on the 17-yard line. The Lions now in the red zone, I believe, for the first time today. DeAndre Swift with the run, breaking a tackle again for the first down. He's almost at 50 yards for the day. 1st and 10 now, clock running. Are they going to get this play off before the end of the third quarter? Yeah, they will. This will be the last play of the third quarter. Back to pass. Hit while he threw it. Little inaccurate. His receiver was open. Lions threatening to score here. This crowd getting loud. Hand off and nowhere to go. All kinds of Lancers in the backfield. Just a brick wall, a storm coming for him. Hudson with the tackle there. He's been in on a lot of plays today. 3rd and 12 now. Malik Willis under center. They need points on this drive. And they are handing it off right up the middle. Unexpected. DeAndre Swift got it all the way to the 3-yard line. Stopped short at his 4th and 1. Are they going to go for it? That was an interesting time to call run. The Lancers did not expect it. Drop back and pass in man coverage, leaving a lane wide open for Swift to pick up quite a few yards there. Not quite enough for the first down, though. And they're opting to go for the field goal. They will still be down by 2 possessions with the field goal here. And the kick is good. It is 10 Lions, 20 Lancers. That field goal still leaves Lions down by 2 possessions, but they do cut into the lead now, so it's touchdown and a field goal will tie it. Lancers back to pass and broken up with the tackle. Good defensive play, heads-up play there, bringing 2nd and 10. Snapping from the 21-yard line. Gibson in pass coverage. All kinds of time on the run to McLaurin across the middle for a 4-yard gain. 3rd down now. McLaurin down at the bottom of the set here. Calling an audible, setting him out. The receivers out wide. Dropping back to pass quite a bit of time. Deep ball overthrew everybody. The Lions will take the ball back pretty quickly with an opportunity to score again. Back to pass. There's a flag. We'll see what it is, possibly holding. And Malik went out for the run. Think that was a sack. We'll see will it count. Holding on the offense. And they did accept the penalty, so it's 1st and 20. Chase Young did get him sacked there, but they picked up 5 more yards, did the Lancers. There's another flag on the DeAndre Swift run up the middle. Was that one going to be face mask? It is. Second face mask of the day on the Lancers. And it's William Jackson this time, giving the Lions a free first down. Back to pass on the first down after that face mask. Over the middle to Hawkinson, who is breaking tackles and fighting, getting to the Lancers' 30-yard line. First down. Things are beginning to click for the Lions. First down after that big Hawkinson catch and run down to the 30-yard line. Going for a pass here. Scrambling out. Looks like he's going to tuck and run and slides at the 25-yard line. 5-yard pickup. They're beginning to move the ball pretty consistently in the last 2 drives. Back to pass again. And broken up this time by number 23, Jackson. 3rd and 5. Big third down here. Back to pass. Quick pass. Coming back to the ball. And is number 7. Oh, fumble! Fumble. Taking it down the sideline. Lancers picked that fumble up. Curl on the fumble recovery. We'll look and see if he was down or not there. I thought that he was down, but we will see. Caught the ball, made a man miss. Elbow, looks like the elbow was down before that ball came out. We'll see what the officials say. Are they going to challenge it or are they going to review it? And the booth is going to look at that one again. I believe that one will go back to the Lions. From what I saw, his elbow was down right there. That's not a great angle to see what was going on. Ball is still in possession. Elbow down, I think. Elbow pretty clearly hit before that ball was moving. You'd like to see from the other side of the player. But that's the angle Madden gives us. And it will go back to the Lions for a first down here. On the 15-yard line. Again, they're in the red zone for the second time in a row now. Run up the middle. Big run by Swift. Now 76 yards on the day. Taking it down to the 3-yard line. Can they play power football and punch it in? 1st and goal, Lions. Time is ticking. Clock is running out on them. They need a quick to score here. Handoff up the middle. Swift walks in for the touchdown, untouched. Good drive by the Lions. Lancers take over after the touchdown run by Swift. Can they put this game away? Can they run the clock out, get points on the board, and put this game away? Heineke throwing off his back foot that time. Caught but tackled it out of bounds. That ball, he high-pointed that ball, and the receiver went up and grabbed it. I think that was McLaurin, but I'm not certain. He was just hit out of bounds before his feet could come back down. The pass rush got home. Protection broke down on him. 3rd and 17 now. This drive is not looking good for the Lancers. They want to run the clock off. They would like to get points on the board. It's 3rd and 16 now. Big Mo is really starting to shift toward the Lions. If they can get this ball back, they have plenty of time to score. Heineke back to pass all kinds of time. Rolling out to his left. Tucks the ball and runs. Did he pick up a first down? He picked up quite a few yards there. 23 yards on the run for the first down. Heineke doing it himself. Keeping the clock moving. Keeping the ball in the Lancers' possession. That was a pivotal play for this Lancers offense. Keeping the ball in their possession. Handoff to Gibson. Stiff arm, breaking the tackle, breaking another one, brought down, falling forward, 2nd and 3. Clock is running. Gibson's having a decent game on the ground. McLaurin in motion, and the pass is to him. He cuts upfield. Good run on his. It will be a pass on his part. They're moving the ball well. Just over 4 minutes to go. Back to pass. Incomplete. Is that pass interference? I see a flag on the play. It is. Pass interference on safety Malik Hooker. That will give the Lancers first down on the 26-yard line. Handed it off up the middle. Good run. Decent run there. 67 yards on the day for him. The Lancers would really like to get a touchdown here to extend that lead back to 2 possessions. A field goal will make the Lions have to score a touchdown to go ahead. Back to pass. Dropping it down to number 82, Logan Thomas, who will be brought down at the 9-yard line. First and goal, Lancers, under 3 minutes now to go. Handoff up the middle. Almost broke that tackle. 2-yard gain. Second and goal from the 7. Clock is still running. This is an ideal scenario now for the Lancers that they can run out as much clock as possible. Handoff right up the center. Brought down at the 3-yard line. There's your 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Gibson has had a pretty good day on the ground. 74 yards. You would have liked to see him break 100, but 74 yards is the best performance I think he's had. There's an incomplete pass bringing up 4th and goal. And it looks like they're bringing the big boys out and setting in the goal line I formation. They're going to go for it here. Toss sweep to the left. Is he going to get there? Fighting for extra yards. Breaks a tackle. Brought down at the 1. Did not get it. So the difference is still 3 points. And the Lions and Malik Willis leading this Lions offense back on the field. He's starting. Could be one of those stand-out drives for a rookie quarterback starting at their own 1-yard line, under 2 minutes to go, down by 3, and it's not starting out great. Ball dropped by number 7. 2nd and 10 now. Malik is taking the snap again in his own end zone. It's a nervous place to be as a quarterback. All kinds of time. Complete 2. Is that Hawkinson again? So it gave him a little breathing room. 3rd and 4. From the 8, they had to burn a timeout there. Back to pass, standing in his end zone. Complete to number 7, or did he drop it? Is that going to be... It's an incompletion. He just couldn't keep it in his possession. That's a heartbreaker. That's a morale breaker if you're the Lions. The ball was in his hands, and he just couldn't keep it in his possession. So this is 4th and 4. This will be your ball game here, guys, unless something crazy happens. 4th and 4. Malik Willis back to pass. Brings the quarter blitz. Flag on the play. Big reception, making the man miss. Number 14. He's going to take it all the way, but could take it all the way down at his own 10-yard line, but that may be coming all the way back. No, it's not. Roughing the passer. Oh, no. Cornerback blitz, got home, but got home late. It is 1st and goal from the 5-yard line now for the Lions. Number 14 made the tackler miss. Fullback run, dive up the middle. Stopped at the 5. The clock is running. 2nd and goal, back to pass now. Pressure up the middle. Broken up. No. Looks like he caught it, but had he stepped out of bounds... Illegal touching on the Lions. Monra stepped out and who caught the ball. Would have been a touchdown, but he stepped out of bounds and did not know it. What a crazy series of events in the last couple plays here. 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Back to pass, quick pass, slant drive, and complete for the touchdown to number 18. Quick read, quick pass, so that the pass rush was not an issue. Get the ball out of his hand quickly. Great play call by Dan Campbell and his offense. Malik Willis, I've been giving the receivers a hard time all day from the Lions because they've not bailed them out. But on this drive, they stepped up. Number 14 with a big play from their own 8-yard line, got it all the way down to the 5 by making someone miss. Here is the ensuing field goal to put them up by 4 with a minute to go. And it's good. The Lancers now take over down by 4 after that crazy drive by the Lions. A few big plays, put them in the end zone. 1 minute to go, 3 timeouts. Can he get out of bounds? That's complete for a few yards there. 4-yard gain. Did not get out of bounds. Play action pass across the middle there, and it's dropped. 3rd and 6 here, 44 seconds to go. The Lancers still have their timeouts. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Doesn't like what he's seeing. Broken up. This will bring up 4th down, 4th and 6. Big play here, 4th and 6. They've got to get the conversion if they want to have any chance of winning this game. Back to pass. Back to pass. A lot of time across the middle, and it's brought in by number 24, Gibson, the running back. Receiver from college turned running back. Big completion. There's a timeout used. 1st down. Back to pass again. Steps out. Checks out. Gibson, you got to step out of bounds. Don't try to turn upfield there. The Lancers had to burn their 2nd timeout because the Gibson tried to do a little bit too much. Back to pass again. Trying to run from the pass rush. Not able to. And they had to burn their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd and 19 now. Pass rush from the Lions got home. Big play. Hit as he threw. There's a wobbling pass. Almost brought down by Samuel, but it was knocked out at the last second. 4th and 19 with 13 seconds to go. This is why we love the game, ladies and gentlemen. De'Ami Brown, not Samuel. De'Ami Brown went up for the catch there. Just couldn't come down with it. This is why we love football. Rain coming down, 4th and 19, 13 seconds to go. Can they make a miracle happen? All kinds of time throwing on the run back across the field with the catch. Logan Thomas gonna be brought down with no timeouts. Big catch, but that will be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Bieniemy disappointed after that one. The Lions will come out of this one with the first win on the season. Malik Willis doing just enough to eke out a win. What a hard-fought, heavy-hitting game. Dan Campbell and Bieniemy there shaking hands. Heineke a little disappointed in his performance and the team's performance that they couldn't get the win. Hopefully they can rally next week. What a disappointing loss for the Lancers. Let's take a quick look at the stats here. QB rating is big difference, 95 to 65. Heineke with quite a few more completions on nearly the same amount of passes. 2 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. Malik Willis with 1 touchdown to 0 interceptions. Rushing game, nearly similar. 75 yards for Gibson, 79 for Swift. Swift did have that lone rushing touchdown. Big game again by Logan Thomas, 11 receptions to 103 yards. Just couldn't get out of bounds on that last play to give us any type of hope. McLaurin with 2 big touchdowns in the last 2 minutes of the first half. On defense, 17 tackles by Alex Anzalone, 2 tackles for a loss. Cameron Curl for a tackle for a loss. We've got Kendall Fuller with 2 sacks on the day. Sam Hamilton with a sack on the day. Aquara for 4 sacks. Flowers for 1 sack. And Young with 2 sacks. No interceptions on the day. And that will do it for a Week 6 matchup against the Detroit Lions. The Lions come out with their first win on the season, sending the Lancers back to 3-3. In Week 7, the Lancers will go on the road and face division rival Philadelphia, who is 2-4. Looks like we have a few breakout scenarios. Looks like we have a few players that are ready to break out and make a difference. We will check into those next week. Come back and see who they are and see if we can go back above 500 next week, taking on division rival Philadelphia. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great one.